My fans beg for a favor. I decide to please them, so I write the soca. Last year they come back with a different story. They said they want something smutty about Gina Dorothy. Now on your fans to know your future depends. So I sit down to write this motto only to please them. But as I take up my pen and my piece of paper and I write out the first words, listen what I remember. And that oil money come and oil money go, and poor people remain on the pavement and ghetto. When Mr. Divider start to divide the bread equally, yes, I'm going and finish the whole damn Calypso about Dorothy. Oh, I jam she, and she jam me. Oh, we back, and we roll back. But once my people keep fighting for equal share the cake, wait, Dorothy, wait, Dorothy, wait. Take up the challenge just to prove to the lot. I decide to show them I, Stalin, could write a smut about this Dorothy woman who come down to the island, and we have men with battery when we come out the steel band. Look, I done hire to girl to put on some short thing. What's the come on stage and show how Dorothy moving? But it's a wrong thing I'm doing. So when I strike up the first note, suppose Jaja punish me with a stroke in my one throat. Because the Ku Klux Klan office still Alabama, and in Brixton, England, my people still under pressure. Anytime I see that South Africans are free, I go in and finish the whole damn Calypso about Dorothy. Oh, I jam she, and she jam me. Oh, we back, and we roll back. But once my people struggling with so much children life at stake, wait, Dorothy, wait, Dorothy, wait. Pass into London and you're sure to hear it. They just call Calypso music, wrong music. They say all entertainer, so they're using the culture and just to help the people plan a better future. In this world today of nuclear revolution, the Calypso man still singing about rum and woman. So I'm just making sure that when they run in the big mouth, it's the black Stalin music that they're talking about. Because them politicians still can't form a federation. So much meat in the hole is Caribbean people still suffering. Anytime I see a true Caribbean unity, yes, I'm going and finish the whole damn Calypso about Dorothy. How I jam she, and she jam me. How we back, and we roll back. But once my people keep fighting for equal share the cake, wait, Dorothy, wait, Dorothy, wait. For verse and chorus, it's just too much of lyrics to sit down and write smut in this moment of crisis. My head saying yes, but my heart say no, and I just follow my heart when it comes to writing Kaiso. Now to all my fans who want smut, I'm very sorry, but my pleasure does always come second to my duty. And my duty is to make sure that my people life happy. And anytime that thing happens, all out we go jam down Dorothy. Because so much of famine in Ethiopia, assassination.
A pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and we are here this afternoon. How are we doing this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen?
Oh, damn, Calypso, Dorothy. our jam sheet.
You're tuned into the classroom this afternoon. You are listening to Royalty James. Class is now in session, everybody. Right now, I want you to share the live right now. Let us make this one a wonderful evening. I hope everybody in the live is hearing me right now, and we are ready to start.
In the party, in the party, in the party.
To the persons that are already on the live, I want to say good afternoon to Alicia Mitchell, Jess Harvey, a pleasant good afternoon to you. Crystal Nixon Francis, a pleasant good afternoon to you too. And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's session. It's going to be a wonderful evening, I can tell you that. Let us get ready, ladies and gentlemen, for conversation, for the interaction. Let us learn something from each other this afternoon, and let us ensure that this evening when we leave, the classroom would have given you some edifying information in which that you can go with.
Time to know your beauty and the pen. So I sit down to write this motto only to please them. But as I take up my pen and my piece of paper and I write out the first verse, listen what I remember. And that oil money come and oil money go, and poor people remain on the pavement and ghetto. When Mr. Divider start to divide the bread equally, yes, I'm going and finish the whole damn Calypso bow Dorothy, our jam sheet, and she jam me, how we back, and we roll back. But once my people keep fighting for equal share the cake, wait, Dorothy, wait, Dorothy, wait.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're asking Dorothy to wait right now. We are about to start this evening's session, so we asking Dorothy, wait, Dorothy. A pleasant good afternoon again to the persons that are just joining us on the live. We want you to make this one shareable right now. Go ahead, share the live right now. Go onto the different pages. Let them know that class is in session. We have been off for a few days, but however, God's willing, we're back. I hope everybody is hearing me clearly, and that we are able to converse and we are able to have a little conversation. It's been a while. You understand? It's been a little while, and I know some persons have been meeting me and asking me, hey, Pigaling, what's going on? I don't hearing you. Last week was filled with, intercollegiate games, and we would have had all different schools competing again. Congratulations to the Grenada Boys Secondary School and to the St. David's Christian Secondary School. A pleasant good afternoon to you guys, and sorry for mixing up your name. I know some persons bad for this school. All right, so I want to say good afternoon to the winners and to all the young men and young women that have been selected to represent our beautiful nation at the Carifta Games. This is the weekend. We wish you all the best. God's willing to you. Remember, going out there is not like running home. Huh? There are persons who have really had a better, exposure to their sporting development and so on, other than we have. But however, let that not break you down. Let us go out there. Let us do our uttermost best. Let us do our very best. Let us leave everything out there on the field. There are a few names that that is coming to mind. Telemac is one of the names, and I want to wish him all the best. Go out there, represent Grenada. You are no more running for the GBSS or the SAS or the whomever. You're going out there to represent our beautiful Tri-Island state, and we're asking, once you're out there to do that, you throw everything out there. Do your very, very, very best. All right? So again, a pleasant good afternoon, and we are here. Come on. I don't think I've seen enough people on the live today. Come on, where are you guys? It's Tuesday. I mean, I know it's a very short week, but however, we want to speak. We want to converse. We need to have some conversations this afternoon. There are things that you may have to hear. So we're asking you to make this one shareable right now to the persons that are on the Facebook page, the YouTube channel I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to you. I don't want to sometimes leave you guys out. You guys are there. So I want to say a pleasant good afternoon to the persons that are on the YouTube page. A pleasant good afternoon to you. And we are here this afternoon. I'm getting likes. So it only means that persons are there. Right? So let's get ready to have our conversation. We have had a wonderful, wonderful few days off. It was what? Thursday I wasn't here, so it's from since Wednesday last week. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. 6 days. That is too long. That is too long away from class. Come on. I need to address. I need the dean. The dean need to see me. You understand me? So a pleasant good afternoon. And we are going to start with one of the conversations that I want to brush past it a little bit, with a little speed. However, in addressing the nation this morning, we would have heard the Right Honorable. I don't think he's Right Honorable. He's Honorable. The Honorable Prime Minister. I don't think he has yet amassed the position as Right Honorable. But we have heard the Honorable Prime Minister this morning speaking as it relates to the conclusion of the freight on the port to the persons who have been given that opportunity for the last 6 months. He did mention as it relates to it being beneficial to the state and how we would have seen, or we should have witnessed, a decline in food and goods prices. Well, Mr. Prime Minister, I can inform you from the time that you announced that, what we saw is a mass increase in many food items. So I don't know from whence they would have informed you that they would have been dropping their prices, but I can inform you, sir, that they did not do so. So maybe you should go back to the persons in whom you gave that nice period in order that consumers benefit in terms of purchasing items. We were not given that opportunity. Sadly, we were not given that opportunity. Prices that we knew prior to the freight being and the capping of the freight, the prices have remained the same. In some instances, we have seen an increase in some of the prices. So I think somebody did not clearly, inform the Honorable Prime Minister. You understand me, as it relates to that. Now, going on, and it is fascinating. It is fascinating. I don't believe sometimes that some of these persons, or I want to believe it's pretense, that they are not on this little piece of rock. They absolutely are not on this little piece of rock. They are in some other place. I want to believe that they are pretending. That's how to put it. It's like they're pretending, because the Honorable Parliamentary Representative for St. Patrick's West, having heard an interview with him in recent days, he would have mentioned that the National Democratic Congress administration is not seeking to appoint persons that are affiliated with party. He said that the administration as present is giving the opportunity to persons who are willing to see the growth and development of Grenada. And they don't want it to be one that is partisan. So persons that are being given the opportunities now, they are basically persons who are willing to develop Grenada. And they are not so much persons that are involved in the political arena. And I had to laugh. I had to laugh because I yet to understand what he was trying to bring across. I am yet to understand what this gentleman was trying to bring across. I am going to work on trying to get the clip so you can listen to the clip itself. So just give me 1 minute while I work on getting that clip for you guys.
take up the challenge just to prove to the lot. I decided to show them I, Stalin, could write a smut about the Dorothy woman who come down to the island. And we have men with bodies. When we come out the steel band, look at Don Hyatt to girl to put on some short things. Wants to come on stage and show how Dorothy moving. But it's a wrong thing I'm doing. So when I strike up the first note, suppose you have punish me with a stroke in my one throat. Because the Ku Klux Klan office still Alabama, and in Brixton, England, my people still under pressure. Anytime I see that the South Africans are free, I go in and finish the whole damn calypso about Dorothy. Our jam she, and she jam me. Oh, we back, and we roll back. But once my people struggling with so much children life at stake, wait, Dorothy, wait, Dorothy, wait. Pass into London, and you're sure to hear it. They just call calypso music, wrong music. They say all entertainer, so they're using the culture and just.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, apparently we would have had some issues in terms of getting it because I would have wanted somebody to send it to me, but apparently they are not in a position to do so. So we are going to continue the conversation that we were having. Yes, as I was saying, the parliamentary representative for St. Patrick's, he mentioned as it relates to the non-partisan positions that are being given to persons, and basically he made it clear that it would be one that is in the interest of the growth and development of Grenada. Now, people, we have had in recent days some positions given to persons. All, or if not 90% of those persons are immediately affiliated with the National Democratic Congress. One, Miss Andrea, and then you see, I want to use names that I believe Grenadians would know. The treasurer of the party was given a position. The PRO, Mr. Orlando Romaine, was given a position. Mr. Jerry was given a position. Mr. Elwin McQuilkin was also given a position, whom we know is a strong party member. The Rahaman family continues to enjoy the stint and the period in time as it relates to things given and positions given to persons within the state. Now, how can this person stand amongst wherever they are and say to the Grenadian people, with a sound heart and mind, that the positions that they give are solely based on the fact that are persons that are patriotic? These are persons, they are saying to us, that are willing to help grow Grenada and develop Grenada. And those persons are basically party members. Those persons are members, as we normally say in Grenada and other Caribbean islands, they can't hold us to the party. And yet still, you come and make a bold statement as a minister of government that government is giving positions to persons who are willing to help or aid in the development of Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique. No, I don't know if these persons are on the same rock that we are on. And the Prime Minister would have mentioned since in his inauguration that he's going to break the vicious cycle of nepotism. We heard the nice conversation when he was elected that these cycles would be broken, that nothing is going to be politically motivated. Persons are not going to be given the opportunity to get positions based on their political affiliation. Now, how many persons that are on the live today that can say to me, this is at least 85% true? How many persons can songly say to Prince right now, Prince, you know, the NDC didn't lie. The NDC really spoke the truth to us. These persons are acting like if they're not here. They are acting as if they're not here. Orlando Roman, the PRO of the party, who I think is some advisor in one of the ministries. I was trying to find out clearly today, but I am so I doesn't want to go so into their business. Was recently given another position. The treasurer of the party was also given a position. Mr. Elwin McQuilkin was just made an ambassador. So how are you to tell me that those positions given was in no way politically motivated? There was no political affiliation. How is that even possible? How is that even probable, ladies and gentlemen? So you're telling me that Mr. Romain is there in the aiding and the development of the state, but he never came forward in the time of the New National Party. Brother Black Wizard as his homegrown name is known, sing all kind of song, not in the aid and development of the state, you know, but against the past administration. But today you're telling me he's an ambassador and it is not politically motivated. Because the Prime Minister wants to break that cycle of nepotism. No, it is laughable, people. It leaves you to ask, are we on the same page here? Are we seeing the same things in Grenada? Yes, Sislin. We know they lie. Because they are of the opinion that we are in 1941. So we are not viewing things in the manner in which we should. Persons are always on the Facebook and always on the here and the there. We know that is not true. The Rahman family is having a field day. They're having a wonderful time with this administration. And then you say to the Grenadian people, you say to the Grenadian people that, hey, there is no party politics in this. This is people, this is we working for the Grenadian people. Well, Brother Andal, if while you're at St. Patrick's West, you don't come to the south of the island, and maybe you don't travel to the east of the island, maybe around you it is not taking place. But let me tell you, it is in full swing. It is in full swing in many of the other constituencies throughout the length and breadth of Grenada. Kiareku and Piti Matnik, let me not leave that one out. It leaves you to wonder, ladies and gentlemen, where is the honesty? The honesty that these persons would have preached that they're coming to give to us. Where is the honest opinions that they spoke about during the campaign that they're going to be open to the Grenadian people? Neither one of them are yet to address the level of victimization that is taking place in Grenada, Carriacou, and Piti Martinique. Neither one of them don't have the guts to come and say, you know, we're going to look into this. They have denied every single allegation brought forward. Every single allegation brought forward, they have denied it, saying, we don't know about that. Where is the victimization? Where is the victimization taking place? The fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, and again I would continue to say, the dishonesty of this party, the dishonesty of this administration is what would bring their failure. The new National Party needs not to do anything. We don't need to come up with fake news. We don't need to infiltrate the organization. We don't need to sabotage you all in any way. This NDC is on a path of self-destruction. They are going to destroy themselves. The lies, the propaganda, the false information, the pretense is going to come back and is going to haunt you. We have already seen it. Within 9 months, 9 months, today the Prime Minister would have announced that he is no longer within the Ministry of Finance. You see, according to old people, you see false shit and you think it's egg. You hear all the years the Prime Minister holds the position of as Minister of Finance, so you thought it's a position that comes with Prime Minister, the Prime Ministerial role. No! It comes with a qualification for financing. It comes with an understanding of accountability and mathematical equation and being able to use your percentage correctly, knowing your economic inflection, understanding what the economy is bringing in order to give. You jump up and you run for Minister of Finance because you saw the past Prime Minister had it, so you feel you could hold it. It's not so, brother. It is a position that calls for qualification and experience. You understand me? So we see now that you jump into another ministry because you went there, they hand you the post, you search it, you give everybody who you want to give money from the post, and now you realize the pressure, the level of accountability that lays on you as the Prime Minister. You want to go and give a poor little minister now the position. So right now you shift the monkey. Right now, that's all. Listen to me. This is all the Prime Minister did in removing himself from finance. We have seen within recent months that there has not been a consistency in terms of payment in many aspects. The Port Authority for the past 3 months in the starting of the year have collected a lot less than the usual collection. So the expenditures are really, really down. This is what he realized. He wished he could have given his friends and them another 6 months. He wished he could have given his friends another 6 months. But he realized things get tough. You intend to make potty, but you realize it things get watery. Potty you had intention of making, but you realize how serious it gets. And this is the kind of thing that I continue to, every time I mention these things and them, it goes back and it continues to play in my mind as to what Dr. Mitchell and the rest of the team was pronouncing. Inexperience. These people sat on the side. I tell you last year, no, so these people are working nowhere. Nowhere these people are working. We take with time and give these people them a job. With very little on the credentials. Very little. And that is the truth. There was very little on the credentials. You're sitting at your office, imagine you as an electorate. You're sitting there and imagine you're a boss. And then somebody like maybe say, Brother Ron Redhead comes to you and they say this to me. I am looking for a job to be a part of the development of this country. And you're one person. You're the only person to make that decision. And you watch Ron Redhead's credentials. And you watch Nimrod Oliver's credential. And me go give Ron a work. And that is what happened. We give these people and them a work with very little or no credentials. Little or no leadership experience. Let us weigh and balance some of the things that have happened during the election. Let's put them head to head. The example I just gave you. Brother Nimrod Oliver, giving and have given back to Grenada while being a lieutenant in the United States. Giving that up. Giving that up. They didn't make him out. They didn't take him out, you know. He gave that up to come and dedicate his time and service to the state. A young man that has dropped out from SU every semester. And you give him the work. And you give him the work. A young lady, never walked no way. Educated, yes. Education and intelligence, no. Put her up against her brother Dabrio. And you give her the work. So she have never walked no way. But Dabrio would have done what he done. You've had what he had before, his experience and so on. And you give she the work. The whole curriculum vitae is in front of you. All the information as it relates to the qualification in the work that they're seeking. Because the work that they're seeking is a political position. So we can't think of the opinion, oh, you educated and you just work nice and you just talk nice. This is not what the work requires. The work requires an understanding as it relates to political governance. But we look at Brother Dabrius and we look at Sister Karen. But we give Sister Karen the work. And this is how we're breaking it down. Simple understanding. Because it was given to you, Grenadian people. It was given to us. It was given to us. Said to you, listen to me, decide who you should give this job. And now, you give them the job. The job is there. And then one man tell you, watch me, you give me that work, you know, but that work I get here, I can't handle it, you know. You're the boss. Imagine that. You hire somebody, and within 6 or 9 months, they're telling you, watch me, I don't feel I could handle that job. Let me try next job. Let me try something else within the firm. But you hire them to do that. And then they're telling you, no, I can't do the job. So at the end of the day, ladies and gentlemen, give the weigh and balance it. Weigh and balance it. These persons were aware that they can do the job. I told somebody in recent days, I don't believe that the National Democratic Congress understand yet that they won the election. I don't believe that the National Democratic Congress yet understand that they won the general election on June 23rd, 2022. Somebody need to inform them that they are the persons in charge. Because you're seeing it, people. Don't worry, I come in. I know some persons may be joking to come. Let me talk about the percentage they give. I come into that. Because I would be addressing that. And as we're on that conversation, somebody said to me the other day, why is it that I don't speak as it relates to the issue going on in the constituency, the St. Andrews Northwest constituency, where one of our parliamentarians who seems to have basically left the ship indirectly. People, I know what to address. I know what to address. I know what to speak about. I know what conversation that should be held. One of the conversations that I like to hold on my program is one of relevance. Right? Conversations on my program should be a relevant conversation. Something that could aid in the development of you and I. No, we can't speak to an adult acting in a manner as if we don't know what should happen if you don't want to do something. You understand me? As an adult, you're in a relationship, you don't want to be in a relationship no more, you leave. You are at a job in which you're displeased, you leave. And this is the level you go as an adult when you're at a position and you don't want it again. You understand me? But I have a partner who boasts. He say, "Boy, don't worry, watch out. We mash up NNP, and look, we take such sister, and they see a picture with another sister in conversation." Let me say to you guys, to the NDC supporters who are of the belief that having this parliamentarian somewhat playing on the river on the bank is a feather in a look at. When NNP takes candidates, we make them ministers. When NNP take candidates, we make them ambassadors. Do you want examples? Peter David, in 2008, he was a candidate, minister of government, a parliamentarian for the National Democratic Congress. In 2013, he was a parliamentary representative, a minister of government for the New National Party. When we take in people, we just give them big positions. We took Brother Hood, not Carrington. We took Brother Hood. The next election, he was an ambassador. We made him an ambassador. So when we take in persons from the NDC, we doesn't take them and they don't want to leave the party. When we take persons from the NDC, they leave in the party. Leaving immediately. When NNP takes a candidate or anybody who supports the National Democratic Congress, they leave in the party. So we don't just take persons and we take that person. No. When NNP take persons from the NDC, we make them ministers of government, permanent secretaries. We make them ambassadors. We make them contractors. So when we take people from the NDC, we don't talk about, they want to leave the NDC. No. When NNP takes somebody from the NDC, they leave the party. Look at the yellow. Well, typical example of going down that low. Typical example, yellow. Change all the boss color. He change all the jaws, he pants, his shirt, his shoes, his socks. When NNP taking people, that's how we take people. Come on and boast a look chest up to now. The lady has not yet decided whether or not she on your side. She just there, kind of them floating in the wind. You talking about, we take that person. What take what? Take persons from the NDC. We take them for good. They're not coming back. Remember when NNP won the 8-7, Brother Chester Humphrey put a key in his hand and he shake it, and he said NNP holding on by a string. 2 elections after that, a podium. We don't go with people just so. We don't go with people just so. When we go in with them, we gone. They don't coming back. You understand me? Brother Ali Gill, Minister of Government, Senator, when the NDC win, the next election we took him, he was a magistrate. Telling all you, we don't take people, we taking people half-heartedly. We going with the whole body. So don't come and tell me about this one person. I don't even show. I can't say I'll get them. I don't even show yet. You understand me? But anyway, we did today. And we take a little break right now. And we'll be back shortly because it's that kind of day. A little fiery day for me. I want to play a next tune today. One of the tunes I want to play today you have a little problems. Anyways.
Whoa. You come to me now. I don't want to hear nothing. All you go so and leave me alone, man. I don't want to hear all you. Boy, Lily, I don't want. For the year 2001, should I compose a nation building song or just place them politicians? But when I hear Pan they get 19 seats and he run and give a speech of victory, I tell myself something wrong, so I compose this song for kinky head people like me, because I don't understand what's really happening. For years me crooks and panther was busting we live a string, when I honestly believe the message was loud and clear. But the results from the elections prove to me stick breaking black man air. We don't hear.
So don't expect me to jam your prime minister.
No, don't tell me.
I stopped drinking bush tea for your fever.
No, don't tell me.
Cause you ain't do it once, but you did it twice.
Elections fun is you choose Barabbas in front of Christ.
So if you notice your little daughter bringing home a grand,
Because Kana sent she to a school inside the bittern, and when she bring home the baby father, the man is a tyrant just like Panday.
please don't stop me on the road to complain, cause I had nothing to say.
My personal comments I will reserve.
You get a government you deserve.
So complain to me now, boy, you got some nerve. You get a government you deserve. In the day, see that line that hit me.
Watch me. I go sing a calypso this year. Trust me, I'm singing a calypso this year. You get a government you deserve. You understand me? Some of them ladies and gentlemen, we calling on the Ministry of Health to go to some people, work with Nawasa to help unlock some of them jaw. The jaw lock. You understand me? Look, ladies and gentlemen, we are shocked. And I should say, well, for the persons who would know the information clearly and vividly, you would know for yourself, this is a shocking revelation, right? Now, yes, I want to ensure that I get what I get when I get it. I like to have my information on point, huh? Right, ladies and gentlemen. So we would have seen that the union would have accepted a 13% increase by the government of the day to be paid in 3 phases. And it's so nice, huh? 13% so nice in 3 phases. So even so better. Now let me say this. You see, sometimes in life, ladies and gentlemen, the saying, different stroke for different folks, is a true saying. Let me drink some water before I say what I want to say. When persons want to get rid of something or someone, they will do everything in their power to do so. If somebody else comes after them, that person that they get rid of, and does the same thing or even equal, is accepted. You know why? Because the humiliation of not wanting to say, the last person did that to me, is what a lot of human beings don't want to accept. Reference, you're in a relationship. The person that you're with treats you bad. Somebody comes and they give you all the nice words, yeah, blah. And you end the relationship that you're in, and you want to another relationship. Now the person that you're not with is doing nearly the same thing or even worse. Same thing or even worse. But as old people will say, shame in your eye. Shame in your eye. You don't want to bring it out there. You don't want to bring it out there to say you're experiencing the same thing. Now, the fact of the matter is, we are going to see an increase to teachers and other public servants. I think every public service is included. An increase of 445. 445. Now, this is the concluded arrangement made. Now, the question posed in this honorable house, ladies and gentlemen, what was the amount initially negotiated for? That's the question one must ask. There is a conclusion of 445. Now, there must have been a proposal. They must have said, listen to me, this is what we're looking for. This is what we're willing to ask for. Now, if you realize you have not heard that at all, and before I continue, let me say this. Any increase to the Grenadian people in their pocket is a commendation. It is one that should be highly commended. Whenever persons or government in power gives to the people, especially the public service, and by more so our teachers, I am grateful. But let's not forget that the past political leader gave a 12% increase. Initially, when the unions would have asked for what they wanted, government would have shut it down. Government would have said, we can't give that amount, so we're going to give it, I think it was 434 or 433, but it was about 12% or 11% thereabout. The government shut it down. And they said, we can't give that amount that you're asking for. Immediately, you could say at the end of the meeting, Grenadians was quite aware that the NNP administration would have said to the unions, we can't give that amount. And all chatter, all side, all portion came and they gave their 2 pence. Because they wanted that amount, and Kid Mitchell broke it down to about half or something thereabout. But if you don't know, ladies and gentlemen, the initial question asked by the union was that in 2023, they got an increase of 8%. In 2024, they got an increase of 8%. And in 2025, a percentage of 9%. That was the initial amount they asked for. The first percent was broken down by half. The second percent was broken down again by half because it was 8 and 8. The third percent, they're getting 60% of the amount that they asked for because they asked for 9 and they're getting 5. Now, in the days of Kid Mitchell, you hearing all kind of noise. All kind of noise. The unions want to strike. How Kid Mitchell could give us that little bit of money? Because they're asking for 8, they broke it down to half. Mind you, the initial was 422. Initially, the arrangement that government said that they could have given to them was 4%, 2%, and 2%. And I'm saying this to say, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, when you are being abused in the same way, or even equivalent to how you was being treated, make noise too. But no, they sat around the tables and they smile and they sign. Because it's not Kit Mitchell that was sitting there. They sat and they smiled with the Honorable Prime Minister. Fake. Hypocrisy. Wicked. Because at the end of the day, You constructed something to get better. And you're receiving equal. Just a little notch above. Because I think the NNP gave up, I think, about 11. This is 13. Breaking down nearly the same level of percentage. Half, 40%. Half, 60%. But the union sit this time and they smile. Nobody take it to the street. Nobody called Deacon Mitchell corrupt and a dictator. And he don't want to see money in poor people's pocket. Nobody called him that. He's a young, vibrant political leader. Just giving up the position of finance. Because he realized it's not an easy road. It is not an easy road. So, we see how they just do the thing. Talk. When it's Kid Mitchell. Hush. When it's Deacon Mitchell. So we see. We're not blinded by it. We're seeing it. Or look at trick us with it. It is there within plain sight. It is there within plain sight. You all can't trick us. The fact of the matter is, ladies and gentlemen, they thought to themselves, as I keep saying, they thought to themselves when they got in there, it was always going to be fancy, man. It was always going to be a Bella Roses. So we hear a different song. Even the Prime Minister can take the heat. You understand me? Even the PM himself can't take the heat. So again, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to inform you more of, because I don't want to laugh them. But I'm in solidarity with them. Boots on ground. But it seems like the RGPF get the left side of the boots. They left out of negotiation. They're left out of promotion. They're left out of an increase. They're left out of salary and salary scale and salary negotiation. They're left out of the beautification of the different police station. They're left of better working condition. The RGPF is wearing the left side of that boots. The RGPS have been left in everything. They're left in promotion. They're left without a salary increase and a salary conversation. They're left with the salary scale. They're left with everything. And I don't vex. But I don't glad. The RGPF boots on ground right now. But all you're getting is the left side of the boots. Because everything is left from you all. All the transfer and all the nice thing. All the nice thing that they claim. Every police station would look beautiful, man. Rank. All kind of nice thing. Nice talk. Nice conversation. Right now, you all are left. The RGPF right now is to the left. Left out of everything. It's amazing. It is amazing. And you hear very little from them. Everybody else get. Doctor get. Nurse get. Teacher get in. Everybody get in. And all of a sudden, The RGPF is left. Well, police officers, start off with your left. When you're quick marching, you immediately you step out on your left. So I guess the RGPF is really, really left out. It is amazing the manner in which you are seeing the amount of things that are now being accepted. Somebody saying to me, and must read that statement, Prince in Grenada, it's never about the message for people. We only pay attention to the messenger. You understand? Somebody said, where's the police officer that did take pic and call them and say about P.T. Martinic leaking? I know him. I know the police very well. I know the police very well that did that. You understand me? So, ladies and gentlemen, it is fascinating, as I was mentioning, the manner in which you're hearing very little. Very little. You understand me? And I'm going over today to the YouTube viewers. I always pay attention to my Facebook viewers, but today I really want to just read a few comments as it relates to my YouTube viewers. One person is saying lack of experience but receiving sensitive position. Just collecting salary. Somebody is saying they lack governing experience among themselves. We will pay for our stupidity. I beg Peter to leave them every year until he really did. I want the entire class to give the teacher some likes today, please. But he said NMP brings lots to the table. Somebody's asking what the government is really doing, right? So this is my persons. Those are the persons on my YouTube page. I usually go on and I just forget my YouTube page. And today I said I'm not going to forget them. I make sure I come across this evening to my viewers on YouTube. A pleasant good afternoon again to each and every one of you. It's always a pleasure having you guys, in the classroom, and you all were very interactive today. That I must say. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, it is no new information in Grenada. It is alarming the manner in which everybody is at a hush. That everybody is accepting everything now. Everything is just acceptable. Everything just happening left, right, and center. And everybody just quiet. Grenada is just have become this. And then they say we mark one fast. And we hungry mode. It's amazing. Now, my final conversation for this evening is one, I took so long to address it, but I heard somebody mentioning, it was posted on Facebook, and he's one of the famous persons that normally has a Facebook live. I don't even want to disclose his name, right? Now, there are things that are made public, but even if it's made public, it is made public for a specific set of persons. And let me break it down to be like that. If the church has something outside, I guess the church is looking for the audience of Christians. So a drunken man among the audience would deem to be one that would cause disturbance. If a football team is at the pasture in an open setting, a public setting, and they're about to play a football finals, let's use the example. Paradise is about to play Hurricanes. And Hurricane is at our St. George Park, and one player from Paradise comes to the pasture where Hurricane just don't train and they're in a subtle and they're conversing. And that person comes from Paradise and they just come and they stand in the meeting of Hurricane team. Though it's in a public space, but it's for a specific audience. I mean, I don't think I stay in school so short to not understand that. If a family is having a family reunion, or a family get together, they're in a public space, they're in a park or on the beach. The food and the items there is for family members. Somebody who is not a family member just comes in, goes into the pot, come there and start to do whatever he or she wants. It is in a public space, but it's for it's for a specific audience. Let me say that again. It is in a public space, but it's for a specific audience. Now, I don't know anybody who should be intelligent enough to understand that. To not see that if the opposition leader is having a meeting within his constituency, the meeting held is for a specific set of persons. Now, an individual who is not a secret, who is not guessing, who is like we don't know, supports the other side. Now, to me, even if the individual went there, sat there, taking what was said, create no disturbance. For whatever reason, in the first place, no, you're not supposed to be there. But to reach so far as videoing and going live, I mean, when I saw that, one thing that came to mind: Grenada is a peaceful, loving, caring, God-fearing country. Grenada is the best place in the world. Grenada should get an award for good behavior every single year. Every year. No matter what even if we have murder. Once there is a Grenada should get an award. Because it is really, really surprising to have heard somebody say the other day, there is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with that. But then when you see, when persons comment on their program that is not coinciding to who or what they support, they're making a whole life. They're making a whole life explaining what happened or what didn't happen. So it is acceptable on one end, but it is not. When I was saying, in the days when I heard Veko the bad, that night, if I was a Veko or was at the meeting, I might have just gone change my clothes in my Veko clothes and come back and open some nice bull pistol on the individual. Nice summons. About 7. Solid one. So if you come driving, you're going walking. If you come walking, you're going driving. 7 hot bull pistol. That is where you want persons to reach. Because you can go, the Prime Minister talking, you make a comment, anything that is contrary. See how much of them that coming for you. They bring me name in the mud and they bring it back. When they bring back my name from me, I go and wash it. They take it from me again. They bring it back in the mud. I go in the river and wash it. They go again, bring it in the sea and wash it. It's what they don't do me name. You have to, at the end of the day, strike a line between this behavior. I'm not supporting violence. But at one point, sometime, some people needs to know where the line is drawn. The line needs to be drawn somewhere. I would be honest. Just last year, an individual who I know supports the NDC. I brought him to a social event, including eats and drinks. Brought the individual there. Stood in the back. The political leader was there. The political leader spoke. The persons from the MP for the constituency spoke. He stood there, went so far, shook the MP's hand, said hello, respectfully. Respectfully. He understood that it was a gathering for a specific set of people in a public space. And he went there and acted as a human being. As any sane individual knows how to act. But it is acceptable for an individual to go to a meeting, takes his phone out and take it out and commence swinging left, right, and center. Feco close. 6 hardball pieces doing the trick. 6. I don't go in more than that. 6. If you go more than that, that is abuse. 6, just about 6 hot one. Fall on the back. Straight on the back. That's where you have to fall. No way up. Just right. In the meat, according to old people. In the meat of your back. Get up there and you start to walk about the place. And they'll ask who hit you. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, as I say, it's no way promoting violence, but sometimes you gotta draw the line. So as we end today's session, it's just a few reminders. You know, the Easter weekend is coming up. A lot of events are coming up, and there are persons who normally link me and say, Brisbane, give me that girl, get that a little forward for me. So I usually take the opportunity to do so. All right. Egmont, they give to you Easter Fiesta. That is at Egmont Edgecombe Boutique Hotel on Sunday the 9th of April from 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. You have barbecue buffet, you have egg painting, treasure hunts, craving station, live entertainment, estate made ice cream, beers and cocktail special, and special guests, the Easter Bunny. That is Victoria in St. Mark's. You can call 473-422-3712 for any further information. My brother, Donkey Body Bash is on. Well, that was Saturday last. Donkey. Again, happy belated birthday to you, bro. I hope you had yourself a wonderful one. And you had a lot of fun. So that was Saturday gone. He was at Moonlight City celebrating his birthday. So I'm sorry I didn't push that one a little earlier, brother. But anyway, it is all love, it's all respect, all right? Don't forget Father's Day cruise about the Rum Runner 2, DJ Fishman Jr., 473 Rulers, Bomb Squad. The name of the cruise, No Behavior. Also on board DJ Smiley. Tickets are only $60. That's on June 18th. Tickets outlet, Chucky Bar, Brendan and the Bus Terminus. Boarding time, 1 in the PM. So don't forget, let's get ready for that day cruise that is coming up on June 18th. Exquisite Entertainment and Island Living together with Azura, they present H473 on the Sea. That's on Saturday 13th aboard the Rum Runner 2 boarding time at 6 p.m. and boat sales at 7. The tickets are costing $70, food included, powered by DJ Benlek Song, DJ Ice, Fisherman Jr., and Top Song Selector Biss. Alright? Those are your DJs on board. My apologies. We also have my two best friends, by Pinky and Donna. They're having one of the best events coming up in July. That's on Saturday, July 22nd. That's at Crampy's Bar. Stay tuned for more information as they present to you Denim and Diamond. That is one to look forward to, ladies and gentlemen. The Criminal Investigation Department of the Royal Grenada Police Force, they present Creme de la Creme. That's aboard the Rum Runner 2. That's on the 6th of May, 2023. The tickets outlet, any member of the Criminal Investigation Department, tickets are $65. Music by DJ Danny. Make sure and be there. Remember, creme de la creme, it means cream of the crop, all right? So don't forget this. We have, ladies and gentlemen, coming up also for this month, we have St. Mark's Organization for Development. They are presenting the St. Mark's Day Festival schedule of activities. I can give you a few things that are going to happen. We have the Hike and Beach Fest, the official opening. We have basketball finals, cricket finals, in your yard, a night of fire, and that would be at the Old St. George Park, a village talent clash, bonfire, fish cooking competition. We have football finals also. We have heritage and cultural night, food fest, steel pan music, peace, togetherness, and unity concert. That's the closing ceremony. And on Sunday, April 30th, don't forget, Reservoir Jam and Street Fiesta. So those are events that are coming up, ladies and gentlemen, for the upcoming days and the upcoming weeks. Don't forget, if you want to go out and have some fun, this is one of the places that you can go. Somebody saying this Friday. All right, yes, that is one that I had to push to. So this Friday, you can be at the National Stadium. We have a gospel concert. We have Donnie McCulkin that is in the island. He is going to be here giving us some good gospel music. So all my gospel lovers, you can go at the National Stadium. The information I can get for Thursday, I believe so. Brother Bihari, you can send me the information if you can now on my WhatsApp. Let's see if I would be able to get it on WhatsApp. If you send it for me right now, I should be able to get it on WhatsApp. Okay. I haven't seen he sent it to me as yet. But however, so this is one of the gospel events that are coming up, and so we look forward to this one. It was a pleasure, ladies and gentlemen, in being here, having that conversation with you. Always remember, people, the intentions are never to ridicule in any way, but they are conversations that we want persons to be real about, be realistic about, be honest to our Grenadian people. As long as you're not doing that, you're going to hear me. You're going to hear others. Right? We are looking forward to betterment in Grenada, and once we ought to be a better Grenada, we ought to be a better people. But to the people that are keeping quiet, who was very vocal between the past few years, we are going to call you out. I can tell you that we are going to call you out. We want to hear you in the manner in which we heard you before. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, it is always a pleasure to be here. I am Royalty James. I am your host for the classroom, class in session. And now we have come to the end of this evening class. Do have yourself a wonderful, wonderful day. See you again on Thursday. God's blessings to you and your entire family. All right? Blessings to you and your entire family. All right? Things to you and your entire
whoa.
Right?
You come to me now. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear nothing.
Entire.
All your boss want leave me alone. Come to me now. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear what you. All your boss want leave me alone. Come to me now. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear what you. But I don't want.
to a right soca.